Well, hello, everybody. Swamp Fox News, cooks, and reviews coming at you. If you like the content, like, subscribe, and share. All right. Coming back with the 7 o'clock Newscast News Blast. Got a pretty good show tonight, I believe. Stick around to the end. At the end, I'm going to do a few small channel shout outs. I hope you all stick around to see. Bear with me. I'm going to let a couple more people get in here before I get started. I got a really good show tonight. I'm going to wait to talk to everybody at the end. So just bear with me. Kim, how you doing? Oregon Rogue, NM1, Friends and Code, Harry Bonsell. Okay. Got a little bit new kind of setup, but I'm doing too. All right. This news story is coming from Keith Palmer. PNAC News. I'm going to show y'all the gist of it a little bit. Y'all can always go to their channel, and read the rest of the story. This is a judge, Georgia chief judge arrested, accused of stealing money from a nonprofit. This is the reasons why cops do what they do, because judges like this are the judges over them. They preside over the cases for the cops. This judge is a former police chief, yet he still found his way behind bars as an inmate accused of stealing money. Once again, this is all Creative Commons fair use again, Creative Commons fair use. Anybody can mirror this, any of my videos. I'm using these, their pages and videos as Creative Commons fair use for education. Again, go to these channels, check them out, like, subscribe, let them know what you think, tell them I sent you. The chief magistrate judge in Pickens County, Georgia, was arrested on January 29th on several theft and violation of oath charges. Chief Magistrate Judge Alan Wigington was taken into custody about 7:30 p.m. following an official review of financial documents that began in mid-December. The Pickens County Sheriff Office said investigators said they discovered questionable spending activities on a credit card issued to Wigington. An investigation by the Pickens County Sheriff's Office discovered that Wigington took funds from a local nonprofit organization where he served as treasurer. The Sheriff's Office says Wigington allegedly used those funds to pay off personal debts, CBS News reports. Wigington is then accused of taking funds from the county's magistrate's office to reimburse the nonprofit in an attempt to remedy his theft. Pickens County Sheriff Donnie Gregg contacted the Appalachian Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office to discuss the investigation's findings before requesting the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to assist with further investigation. About 3:30 p.m. on January 29th, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation executed a search warrant at Wigington's office to gather further evidence for the case. The agency then obtained warrants for Wigington's arrest. Sorry. They heard the popo go by and they wanted to go tell them to get out the yard if they're out there. Anyway, sorry about that, guys and gals. The agency then obtained warrants for Wigington's arrest. Wigington was arrested on 3 counts of unauthorized use of a financial transaction card, 6 counts of theft by taking, and 1 count of violation of oath by public offender. Officer. Yeah, they are a public offender. Wigington turned himself into the Pickens County Adult Detention Center, where he's been held on $50,000 bond. So this again is why, the cops do what they do and get away with it, because the judges are just as corrupt. And then of course, you got and I lied. This is Keith Palmer. I made a big mistake. If I said Carlos Miller, this is actually Keith Palmer's story. I apologize. There you go, Keith Palmer. The next one's from Carlos Miller. But check his page out, guys. These guys really are out there pounding the pavement, getting these stories out to everybody. It's real important. This next story is from, again, Carlos Miller. Let y'all watch this. Oh, we'll start it over.
Spoke to the possibility of PCP being involved. Preliminarily, our media relations representatives last night spoke to the possibility of PCP being involved. That does not appear to be the case. Further, the account that we had last night that there were independent witnesses of a struggle inside that vehicle, that was not corroborated. That was not corroborated. And I'm not able to state to a certainty with respect to whether or not Mr. Green was seatbelted in that cruiser. Those are the three substantive changes that occurred as this investigation proceeded through the early morning hours and brought us, frankly, to this point.
Preliminary information that I can give you. At 8 p.m. this evening, we received a 911 call for the report of a man, a driver, who had struck multiple vehicles starting in the Silver Hill area, and it came down St. Barnabas Road and ended on Winston Street. Officers find the driver in question. Officers immediately believe that he may be under the influence. They smelled what they believed was PCP coming from the car. Officers handcuff the driver. They put him inside of a cruiser into the front seat of a cruiser that had arrived on the scene. They seatbelt him in. They are now calling a drug recognition expert to come to the scene to give them guidance on the potential driver being under the influence. One officer then gets into that cruiser, into the driver's seat of that cruiser. He's in the driver's seat. The suspect is handcuffed, seatbelted in the passenger seat. Two independent witnesses tell our investigators that they see a struggle or hear a struggle of some sort coming from the cruiser, and they hear loud bangs. I can tell you that the suspect was struck multiple times by the officer's duty weapon.
I have concluded that what happened last night is a crime. And as a result, I have directed our Special Investigations Response Team to charge Corporal Michael Owen with second-degree murder, manslaughter, and associated weapons charges in the death of William Green.
About time. This cop lied. Was trying to say that the man was on PCP. He wasn't. This is actually some justice that's going to happen. Once again, guys, y'all check out this story. Y'all want to read all about it. Carlos Miller, as you see right there, you can go to his page, PNAC News, and you can read all about it. He's got a good little thing on it. I'm not going to try to read it all. I'm going to point y'all where to go if y'all want to hear about it. Y'all seen the gist of it. Y'all can go there to see the rest of the story. Do me a favor, if you like the content, hit that thumbs up button for me. If y'all want my channel to grow, if y'all want me to stick around and do more shows and help me out, if you like the content, then hit that thumbs up button for me. It gets us higher up. I was watching the analytic thing on YouTube to try to figure out, what I should do. And this is part of what they say. You should always get thumbs up if you like the content. That puts me higher up. More people will watch it. It'll spread, and it helps me out. And I thank you guys. If you don't like the content and you want to give a thumbs down, okay, well, this is America, and you're entitled to your opinion. So hit that thumbs down if that's how you truly feel. But I appreciate your content, your comments either way. All right, this next story, again, is coming from Carlos Miller. And as usual, you'll see this is going to blow your mind. The man was minding his own business when police arrested and pepper sprayed him. By now, it's becoming clear that the modern day policing is all about escalating interactions with citizens in order to gain control of the populace, even if the citizens are not breaking the law. Y'all watch the video and tell me what you think for yourself.
I want to make sure everybody knows.
Hold on. Don't read it.
You're resisting a search.
I'm resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Just put your hand.
Man, I am not doing nothing.
So you are.
I'm not doing nothing, man. I am not doing nothing.
Hey.
I'm not doing nothing.
We were just
I'm not doing nothing.
man.
Now, I just, he just asked me for some weapons.
Now you're under arrest. Save your shot.
Man.
Balls in your pocket.
Dude, you just stood up there and said that you see the receipt now and then I have no weapons on me, man. Come on, man. I'm not doing
We are
nothing,
living
man.
in a police state.
Stop it, man. I'm not doing nothing.
No reason.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
Quit
it.
resisting.
I'm
Quit resisting.
You're about to get sprayed. If you don't stop, you don't stop, you're gonna get sprayed. I'm not doing it. You're about to get sprayed.
You're doing something now.
No, I'm not. You're about to stop.
You get it?
You're under arrest, man.
Under arrest for what?
For resisting search.
You just, I did not do nothing.
Just follow the officer's.
Hey, wow.
I'm sorry that he acted that way in front of you. You know why he was over here, or?
Yes, sir, he had just came to pick me up.
Oh, you live over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And, his car, the thing wouldn't go in reverse.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Cops, bring the hate.
Oh, okay.
How long did he sit here?
We've only been back here for about maybe 30 minutes. Because he called that they need to come help us.
How's it going, man?
All right.
Oh, you staying? Alright, so the guy that,
Yeah, I just got off the phone. I know you apologize.
where'd he stay at?
Coming off about Solid.
Why y'all meeting here?
Oh, because I can't put it in reverse. My girl, she thing.
Okay, what brought you here, though? You say you don't stay here, what brought you over here?
Oh, I can't pick up my little cousin. And then when I went to try to put it in reverse, it wouldn't go in reverse.
Okay.
So this is so he can come.
Little cousin? Is it her?
Yeah.
Okay, where'd she stay at?
Oh, she was in the front.
She was in the front? Okay. You don't have any weapons or anything like that on you, do you?
No.
Keep your hands up over here. Put your hand up there.
Hold on.
Don't?
Let's
Yeah.
just hold on. Just show that you don't have any. No, I ain't got no whip.
Alright. I can see something bulging over there. Just making sure. Don't reach in your pockets or anything like that. What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, this is a little powerful.
No. We get a call on you. We got to ID you. So what's your name?
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Just responding to a call from citizens that once said there was problems over here.
Oh, there's no problem. As you can see, there's not a problem. I'm not causing any problems. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not hooping and hollering. I'm not causing any problems. I'm not doing none of that.
Officer needs your name for your report.
You have a child in the car with you?
There's a check welfare on the top. Find out who the people on it.
There's not that going on. Somebody involved.
Was there a reason why you don't want to give your name? Why don't you want to give your name, man? This take you 5 minutes to get out.
I just told you. I have not committed a crime, sir. It's not a crime. It's not an offense. There's not nothing going
We
on.
had a call concerning you being in this vehicle, possibly being intoxicated.
Yeah.
So right now, you're detained, you're being
Come
detained.
on. No, sir.
So as far as that goes, you have to give us your name or you go to jail for failed ID.
What is the big deal about not saying your name?
Because he's an American.
I want to make sure you have weapons on. Don't reach
Sir,
in.
hold on.
Don't reach.
How am I resisting?
You're resisting a search.
I'm resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Just put your hands behind.
Man, I am not doing.
So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. This man was doing nothing wrong. And they tried to escalate it. First, they wanted to say, his kids. We're doing a welfare check. You got a kid in the car? Oh, and then now, we think that you're under the influence. Well, who told you that? And what made you think that? Because I'm broke down, I'm under the influence? No. This is what's going on in America, in every city, in every state in America. Cops have no one that they have to 99% of them have no one that they have looking over them. the police that they have, they're police looking at police. We need to have citizens looking into this, citizen police corruption bureaus. You know, because when you got cops looking at cops, they're going to 9 times out of 10 let that cop go. Every once in a while, they'll do the right thing. And you see, like, this judge got arrested. And this next story, you'll see, or actually, where that last story, you see that cop got arrested. It's actually good that these things happen when they do. But it's very seldom that it does happen. So let me go ahead and get to the next story. All right, Virginia cops arrest man for refusing to show ID after photographing cop cars. All right, this is another story by Carlos Miller. Y'all watch this now because, again, here they go. They arrested a photographer for failing to ID when he had no reason he needed to ID. And this is what they do. We're living in a police state. Cops bring the hate.
How you doing? Do you have ID on you? How you doing, sir? Do you have ID on you? Sir, do you have ID on you?
Please don't repeat my way of walk, please.
No, sir. You're taking pictures of everybody? I need to see your some ID.
Alright, so you're repeating my way of walking.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
You're repeating my way of walking.
I understand that. I need to see your ID, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I need to see your ID. Sir, I need to see your ID.
I'm not giving any IDs.
You're taking pictures of county vehicles? I need to see your ID, sir.
Okay, so what is illegal about being a photographer?
No. You're being a photographer, but I don't know I don't know what the purposes of your pictures of county vehicles are for.
So
You were at the courthouse yesterday taking photos as well, right?
what is the purpose?
Can I see your ID, sir?
I don't have an ID on me, sir.
You have nothing on you?
You're repeating my way out of my
No,
details.
you can't right now.
And what is the reason why I can't go?
I just need to talk to you real quick, because you're taking pictures of a county
We're
county
talking,
complex.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Then you need to stand right here while, make sure that you're not wanted for something. How about that?
What am I being detained for, sir?
You're taking pictures of county vehicles and county buildings.
Okay, so is that a crime?
Right now, you need to identify
Ryan
yourself to the police.
Johnson,
If
you're
we're
live. Thank you for
stopping
being
to
there.
talk to you, yes, you need to identify yourself to me.
Is that a crime?
You need to identify yourself to me.
So-
That's going to be a crime.
Let me get your ID and where you live at, and then let me
I'm not going to tell you where I live,
Then why should I tell you where I live?
because I am stopping to talk to you. I need to see your ID.
So you just stop and ID
You're taking
people
photos of government buildings and
and,
government property.
okay,
So I need to see your ID.
all right, and that's a crime?
I need to see your ID to figure out who you are.
All right,
And plus, you're covering your face
all right.
in a public place.
So if I was Muslim and I was wearing a hijab, you would say that to
No.
somebody?
No, you're not wearing a hijab. You're wearing a Redskins hat.
Okay, but you said a mask.
You're wearing a face mask.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you're Muslim?
I have,
You're not Muslim then. So then you.
I have nothing to do about that, sir. I'm
It
trying to make
does.
a
You're wearing a
point.
Redskins hat and a black mask.
I'm trying to make a point,
So what he's trying
You're
to say is
hiding-
you're not wearing it for a religious purpose. You're just wearing it to wear it.
because it's cold outside.
to cover your face.
Do
To
you see that
to
officer
hide your
right there?
identity.
Let me just get, I'm gonna walk over there to
No,
make sure.
No, stay right here.
All right, please don't touch me. You see that officer right there?
No.
All right, well, if you turn around, he's wearing the exact same mask that I'm wearing, even with glasses, all right? So if that is a crime, whatever you're going to ask me or write me a citation, you should do the exact same thing
You
for
ride
this
a
officer
motorcycle?
right now.
Did you ride a motorcycle?
So now it's only for if you ride motorcycles.
That is an officer. That is property.
Yeah,
That is
definitely
property
sub
of
to
our
these
department.
people's
You can
channels,
wear that
y'all.
mask
If
when
this
you're
is
driving.
property of mine, I can wear it if it's cold outside.
Okay, then you need to identify. So when you pull it down so I can see your face.
So let me see this officer's ID then. When he identifies him where he lives at,
That's
then
not-
I was
that's
like,
not- that's not how it
I'm
works.
telling you, sir, that I don't have any ID on me.
You can give me your name.
I don't want to give my name, sir.
Right. That's the problem.
So now
So
you're telling
How do I
me,
know that you're not wanted?
so now you're telling me that when you're just walking down the street, you can just go to somebody and say, hey, let me see your ID.
No. If I see someone taking pictures of a government building, I can walk up and say, "Can I see your ID?" You're taking
And they
pictures of a
have,
government
and
building.
then they have an option to say, I have it or I don't, correct?
No.
So they just need to give it to you.
If the police come out and talk to you and say,
You just
"I
need to
your
give it to
ID,"
them.
you need to provide.
What's
ID.
that penal code then?
What's that?
What's that penal code? What's the
The
set?
PO code.
I think most people probably agree that it's concerning if people are coming up and taking pictures, especially this day and age. And
What do you mean by this day and age?
This day and age was like there's wars and stuff going on, and people plotting, and
Boston Marathon bombings and stuff like that, so when people are taking pictures,
Well,
you should.
I had nothing to do about that,
No, I'm not
sir.
accusing you, I'm telling you from our perspective why we come out and why it's our job to investigate. We want to make sure that everybody's gonna be safe and sound, right?
I'm their supervisor.
How you doing today, sir?
So what is your intent and purpose of being on county property taking pictures today?
Your
I'm a
business.
photographer, and
Okay.
the last thing I knew, this is public property,
It is
correct?
public property,
Okay.
but let me just put it in perspective of the people that are calling in because they were concerned. They've had a person that is masked. Yes, it is cold. They are taking pictures of the building. They're not sure if you're being a photographer or if you're being a person that is doing a setting up for either an attack or reconnaissance for whatever malfeasance that certain individuals might do.
What is that statute or penal code that I can't wear a mask, sir?
It is under 18.2, 422, prohibition of wearing a mask in certain places. It shall be unlawful for any person over the age of 16 years of age with the intent to conceal his identity, wear any mask, hood, or other device whereby a substantial portion of the face is hidden.
Okay, so
you currently
perfect. So
You
the first
currently-
sentence you said, sir, was in certain places. Is there a sign on
Sir,
this?
are you refusing to remove your mask and identify yourself?
You're not gonna identify yourself?
All right.
I'm not sure about the
Nobody should be-
This is why cops are hated. We are living in a police state. Anyone who believes that cops of today are here to serve and protect and not harass and collect, watch these videos with an open mind and see that, no, it's harass and collect. They want to show us that they're in charge. This last story here, it's not the last story of the night, but the last story from Carlos Miller is very heartbreaking, y'all. So get ready for this one. I'm sorry. These people are crazy. New York Police Department cop accused of murdering son 2 years after ex-wife warned he would kill their son. Because he was a cop, they didn't listen to her. New York City police officer Michael Valva, and I'm maybe getting the names a little bit incorrect, Valva, and his fiancee Angela Polina were charged with second-degree murder. For 2 years, Justina Zubaka Valva tried to let the world know that her ex-husband was abusing their children. But for 2 years, her cries for help went ignored. Her husband was a New York Police Department cop, after all. Now that her ex-husband has been arrested for the murder of their autistic 8-year-old son, Thomas Valva, the world is finally paying attention. Unfortunately, it's a little too late. Her ex-husband, New York City police officer Michael Valva, was charged with second-degree murder on Friday. His fiancée, Angela Polina, was also charged with second-degree murder. The evidence against them was damning. Video and audio recordings from their own surveillance system inside their Long Island home showing the couple forced Thomas Valva and his 10-year-old brother, Anthony, to sleep on the cold, hard floor in the unheated garage while it was 19 degrees outside. One clip captures Michael Valva admitting to suffocating his son. In a recording, a child can be heard asking why Thomas cannot walk. Because he's hypothermic, Polina replied, according to Assistant District Attorney Laura. So the other brother asked why the other brother couldn't walk, and the lady said, the stepmom said, because he's hypothermic. Later, Polina put the same question to Valva. Do you know why he's fallen? Polina asked Valva about Thomas Newcomb, said, citing recordings, because he's cold. Boof King Hu. Valva cautiously responded, according to the prosecutors. So, in other words, they're making fun. Of course, they're cold, they're wet. It's 19 degrees. That's why he can't walk. These people are awful. And thank God he was arrested. But the mother tried to tell the police that, hey, this man is abusing my autistic kid and his brother for 2 years. And they turned a deaf ear. Oh, he's a cop. He's a cop. That's what they do. And because of that, this young child was murdered. And again, hopefully they get the justice that they deserve. Now I want to go here to the killed by police database. You remember I read off the names of the people who was killed by police at New Year's, and I told y'all that was, that wasn't the complete month, so there was a few that actually, there were several that got killed New Year's Eve and the day before New Year's. Y'all can go here and check them all out yourself. The news stories to each of these deaths are right here if you want to read up on, what the local news where it happened says. The database is killedbypolice.net. And so far, it hasn't been updated for the month of January yet. But as soon as it's updated for January 2019, I'll let you know. But the end result of 2019 was 910 people killed. And here are the people that was killed New Year's Eve. Michael Vincent Davis, Terry Hudson, Malachi Williams, Dedrick Thomas, Brian Elkins, Frederick Perkins, Eric M. Telza, sorry if I'm getting them wrong, Cody Kalu, I'm sorry, Deborah Arbuckle, and an unidentified person, 18 years old in Texas. That's a shame. Kirkland Allen Conley, 22. Man, these people barely had time to even, be a man or a woman. Emmanuel Gonzalez Verdugo and Kelly Michael Stevens. I just want to say how sorry I am to the families that these people was murdered, slain by our local police when we have so much technology that could have probably knocked them out. I don't know the situation. You can read the stories, but, unless they got a gun, there's usually not a reason to kill any of these people. If you've got the technology that the military has, that they can knock these people out with RF waves, pinpoint them in a crowd of 1,000, pinpoint them in the middle and knock them out only, and then you can go pick them up. That's what should be done. They can mount them on police cars just like they do the Humvees in the military. All right. Now, this is for my young friends. I've got a lot of young friends who are like, man, why do you say this? Why do you think the way you do? Why do you do this? Because CNN, MSN, Fox News, and whatever, ABC, CBS says this happened, that happened. All right. So now I'm going to get on the point of thinking for yourself. Don't watch the news. None of it. Don't watch Fox News. Because Fox is going to be more for the conservatives, the Republicans. Don't watch CNN because they're going to be more for the Democrats. And you're not going to hear the truth on either one. So do research for yourself. And when you do, you'll see, wow, you'll become awake. You'll start waking up because all this stuff that you hear that these news anchors talk about, and even myself that I'm talking about, don't listen to me either. Go do research for yourself. When you see this stuff and you read it and then you watch it and you see that, oh, well, heck, I could have seen this stuff for myself. Now I don't got to rely on CNN, Fox News, or any of these people that are making you believe the lies. Because what happens is, in the Senate impeachment trials, if you watch CNN, you're not going to see when they put up Trump's lawyers for him, you're not going to see it. They stop it. They just do. So I tell everybody to quit watching the news. You can watch this stuff live yourself. If you have a job and you can't watch it live, then it'll be here, the live, just like my videos are here. You can go back and watch it. Watch it for yourself. Watch what the Democrats have to say and watch what the Republicans have to say. Watch it for yourself. See all the evidence for yourself. Stop relying on the news. But this is also Go to whitehouse.gov. Here's the transcript. Read it for yourself. Okay? Because, you know, I don't want you to vote for who I vote for. I'm an independent. I am not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. Both of them are scumbags. Okay? They have scumbags on both sides. I'm not saying every Democrat, not every in politics are scumbags, but they are scumbags on both sides. Okay? So I'm an independent. Okay, I vote for who the best for the country is, and that's simple as that. But here is the transcript. Here is exactly what was said, okay? You can read everything for yourself, so you don't have to listen to the lies that one side or the other's telling about whatever you think's the truth. Here it is. All right, now, you can read that for yourself. Both phone calls, there they are. All right, also, here you go. Go to it for yourself, and I'm not going to every day, but here you go. As soon as it loads, I got a lot of pages open. It takes a minute. Here's day one.
The outcome had been predetermined.
Lord have mercy. Day one, Senate impeachment trial. Okay, if you want to watch the Congress, the rep part of it, side of it, you can go find that too. But here's Senate impeachment trial, day one, and it's the whole thing. It's 11 hours and 55 minutes long. Okay, you get to see every word that's said. You don't get to see the edited parts on CNN. You don't get to see the edited parts on Fox. You don't get to see what makes the Republican side look better on Fox, and you don't get to see what makes the CNN side look better on for the Democrats. To see the truth. So I suggest, instead of jumping on me and unsubscribing from me and leaving me and don't want to be my friend anymore, even the ones that's here in Charleston that are so mad because of what, I'm just speaking the truth. Watch it for yourself. And when you watch stuff for yourself, wow. And here I know it's 12 hours. So now I'm not saying watch it all at once. Start it, watch 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. But when it's over with and you get to all 12 hours, I guarantee. Oh, what did I lose my live stream? Process system is not responding. No, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Wait. It's telling me, give me ones. Am I still live, y'all? Because it looks like I'm shut down. I had a message that just said wasn't responding. Am I still on? Give me ones if y'all are hearing me and see me. Next time I'll have my dogs locked outside. Okay, I just had a message on my screen, so something wasn't responding, so sorry about that. But anyway, to get back where I was, so here's the Senate impeachment trial, day one. You can pull up day 2, day 3, day 8. It's up to day 8 now, or whatever it is, okay? So when I talk to you guys, and y'all know who you are, when you say, why do you think this way? Because I watched it for myself. And I know that you heard it on CNN that this was what really happened. Well, it ain't, because here's the evidence being put out in front of you. You get to see every bit of it, and then you can make it up. You can make your mind up for yourself. So, you know, that's why I always say, don't even listen to me. I know a lot of you like me, and I love you all, and a lot of you love me back. That's great. But don't listen to me. Do the research for yourself. You know, go, you know, find it, do the research, and let's move on. But and y'all vote for who you want to vote for. Vote your conscience. But don't go with half-cocked, half-baked ideas, okay? Because the truth is what you need to know in order to make these judgments, you know? So anyway, wow, see, I lost a lot of you when I went to politics. But this is just the truth. All right, so anyway, look, read for yourself, decide for yourself, get it figured out. All right, so next thing.
Investigation and give written.
Okay, I want to throw a shout out to this channel, and if I can get it to ever do right, start over. I hate these stupid computers. I ain't gonna lie. I want to throw a shout out to Kip Simpson, Reality Reader. I'm gonna show you a little bit about him.
And is now
this guy got a lot of great content. Let me show you his page. Kip Simpson. reality reader is what he calls himself. He's got a lot of great content. He finds a lot of great stuff. I'm going to show you a few minutes of this video.
Demanding a criminal probe of Biden. RT, among the outlets reporting on this, says former top Ukrainian prosecutor Viktor Shokin has filed a criminal complaint with the state authorities, claiming former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden strong-armed Kiev into firing him in order to stop the Burisma investigation. In the complaint, Shokin sent to the Ukraine State Bureau of Investigations on Tuesday, the former prosecutor requests that Biden be charged with interference with the activities of a law enforcement officer. The document was obtained by the Interfax Ukraine news agency.
So anyway, go to Kip Simpson's channel if you like to find out what's going on behind the scenes. He'll give you a lot of information on politics if you like that kind of stuff. Definitely go to his channel. He's a real good guy. All right. Next. Small channel updates. Sewer Dog the Patriot lost his other channel for some reason. He's locked out. I'm going to try to help him get it open when I go down there soon. I'm going down to Bubba Chambers to help him out with his electrical box soon as I get some things tied up here. When I do, I'm going to stop the Sewer Dog and try to help him get his page back. But if he can't, this is his new page. Please go to his channel, Sewer Dog the Patriot 420. He had almost 500 subscribers when they locked this page. So he's trying to build it back up. Y'all please subscribe and share his page, please. This is it right here, Sewer Dog the Patriot. We all love him. He's our brother. Now, he works on a road crew. He's a sign guy, stops and starts the traffic. He says, for him and everybody else that works on the roads, please slow down, pay attention, because he's out there risking his life, with them fast cars flying by. So he said, slow it down, y'all. And then pray for him for his headaches. He's having some bad headaches. So please pray for our brother as well. All right. Now here's another little feisty swamp fox.
All right, guys. Swamp fox here.
I'm going to play just a minute or two.
David Camden around gets this.
It's kind of loud. I'm just going to show you her channel. It's kind of distorted a little bit. She got 8,000 views on this video. So SC Swamp Fox. She got 243 subscribers. She's growing. She's got a son. I'm trying to remember his name. He's doing it too. He's an auditor too. But SC Swamp Fox, y'all please go to her channel and show her some love and help her grow. She's got a bunch of good videos. She's just a little feisty old thing going out there, giving them as good as she's getting. Let me click on her channel and show you what it looks like. So there it is. There's some of her videos. So she gets pretty good amount of views on a lot of them. She's out there pounding the pavement and trying, but we really need to get her over 1,000, get her 4,000 watch hours, and let's build her up so she can be monetized if she wants, and so she can also look at there, all charges dropped and sponged off my record because she got in some trouble because they arrest auditors for no reason. But that's her right there. She's a sweetheart. Check her out, please, and just show her some love and support. Okay. All right. So that's basically it for tonight's show. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is my first show back since losing my mother. Well, not really my first show back. My first show back that I thought I could do it without being so upset that it was going to ruin me for the next 2 or 3 days. So here we go. We're going to see how it works. If everything works out right, I'll be back tomorrow night. I got some more great content. I want to show y'all some officers on video trying to cover for other officers, basically. But anyway, I got some great content coming tomorrow. For those of you who are now going to unsubscribe from me because of politics or whatever, okay, I hate to see you go, but I love you anyway. Come back if you ever want to come back. Again, I'm just being me. I'm not asking anybody to vote the way I vote. I'm just asking y'all to think for yourself and let's stop watching the mainstream media. The mainstream media is why we hate each other. Okay? If you knew the truth and you saw the truth for yourself, just like what auditors see, what I'm having a hard time with losing some of you people is y'all are here as an auditing community to the Constitution of the United States. Okay? So y'all are here as auditors. It shouldn't matter who we vote for, okay? If we know the truth about the people, okay? We live in a republic, a democracy. We should be able to vote who we want to and not lose our friendship over it. That's what this peaceful place was supposed to be about when it was founded. And what are y'all here for if it's not really the Constitution? You know? And part of the Constitution is the First Amendment. Y'all are here for that. The Second Amendment, y'all want that. You know, right on down. Oh, and I was going to do a story on the red flag laws. I'll do that tomorrow. But, you know, I'm just saying I got a lot of bad feedback of people who just don't understand. And when I was telling them, no, that ain't what happened. It's like, no, I seen it. That's what it said on CNN. I'm telling you. Or that's what it said on Fox. That's what it said. Shep Smith said it. You know, Don Lemon said this. And I'm like, well, dang, well, why don't you watch it for yourself and then see who's lying? Now, I'll admit, over the last 3 days, I've had 2 people call me and say, okay, I watched a few hours of it, and you're right. I was wrong. I'm sorry. And so, okay, I'm not asking for the apologies. I'm just saying I've had 2 people so far say, yeah, they've watched what I've told them. You know, they got to see the truth for themselves, and it opened their eyes to like, wow, yeah, the news anchors do cut off the parts that show the truth. They only show bits and pieces of what they think is going to make their side look good. So anyway, that being said, I hope y'all all have a great night. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow night at 7. Newscast, News Blast. Let's do it again. I hope y'all all show up. Please like the videos for me. That'll help me grow my channel. And if y'all like the content, then please do that. I love you all. God bless everyone. And I hope everyone has a prosperous life. I love you too, Bubba. And I'll be calling you soon. It's going to be within the next 3 weeks. I'm going to come down and fix that electrical for you, okay? Maybe even sooner, but within the next 3 weeks. I'll put my word on. Y'all heard me say it. Today's the 30th. Within 21 days of the day, I'll be working on Bubba Chambers Electrical, okay? Y'all help me keep to that schedule. And Louis, my brother, what's going on, man? I love you too, brother. I really do. Matter of fact, I need to call you. I'm going to call you tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to you about something that I found out and that me and you was talking about. And I'm going to let you know, let's see what you think about it. But thanks for showing up, y'all. I love you all. I really do. I'm humbled by each and every one of you. I hope y'all have a great night. I hope everybody goes, and when you watch this video, check out the live chat. Click on everybody's channel in there and show them some love. Let's build everybody's channels up, y'all. God bless everyone.